And I'm a mother who fought for her children. Specifically, one child. One child that society just gave up on. That every teacher at every school that my youngest son attended said, this boy will go nowhere. This boy won't accomplish anything in his life. Now you know I'm a black mama. I ain't gonna sit there and let nobody tell me my kid can't do nothing. You know, I decided to fight for William Walden. Because we're just plain old mamas and daddies and grandmas and uncles and aunts. And we brought down government in D.C. And they said, you can't do it? And we said, yes, we can. So this child of mine, who the world everybody gave up on him. I'm gonna tell you how bad it was. My mother called me one day and she said, honey, you need to stay healthy. She said, because if something happened to you, nobody would raise William. Now that's serious. When your own family gives up on him. And he knew that. He knew. You know, I was just appalled that my mother would say that to me. But then I thought about it and I said, who else is gonna fight for him but his mom? Because I loved that child. And I always saw something special in him.
Everything comes out of his mouth. It's not so much what he's taught in school, it's what he's read and what he can do with that. Because he's one of those ones that people say that he's not gonna amount to nothing because his ADHD, his Tourette's. That's a lie. He's going to amount to something.
I was a single mother, I was poor, I had 3 kids, 2 jobs, and struggling. And no husband, struggling, nobody around. I mean, so I had, a lot of obstacles against me. So when somebody came and helped me have the ability to choose a school for him, he soared. He soared. In 2 weeks, I said, William, what is making you do better? I mean, why all of a sudden you want to go to school? What's the difference in where you are now? He said, Mama, before I went to this school, the only person that cared about what I learned about was you. And now the teachers, the principal care what I learned. Isn't that what we want for all our kids? They told us in D.C., they said, D.C. parents ain't gonna never do nothing. They're not gonna support their kids. You cannot organize parents in Washington. And I said, I organize parents, right? Thousands. Every day, we brought groups of parents to fight for charter schools, to fight for other education reform, every day. Every day, parents who had never spoken in public, who never even thought they had the right to speak in public. We spoke for our kids. We were their voices. Think about it, these babies, that precious child right there, he can't speak for himself. You have to speak for him. You have to stand up and speak for your child. And if you get confused, think about what his future will be if you don't. I live in a community where at least 3 out of every 5 African-American males don't make it. Somebody came up to me not too long ago and said, Virginia, do you realize out of the 20 boys that grew up in my neighborhood, your boys, I have 2, are the only ones that have made it? And I said, oh, no, that couldn't be true. And then I thought about it and we started thinking about the kids, and my boys are the only ones that made it because I fought. I fought. Nobody fought for my boys. I fought. The mother in me was incredibly proud because my boys made it. The activist in me was appalled.